Internet historian, also known as Dr. Harold, is a YouTuber who predominantly creates documentary videos on various online related events. His videos are usually comedic in nature due to their ridiculous subject matter and their shitposty but refined editing style. Within internet culture, Internet Historian does bounce around a variety of topics, but some common themes include 4chan, video games, failed festivals, and Shia LaBeouf's He Will Not Divide Us project. Internet Historian currently sits at over 2.3 million subscribers on his main channel, and every single video has over 1 million views. An impressive feat, but how did he get to this point? And what did Internet Historian exactly do at his channel's inception to make it so successful? All will be revealed in the rise of Internet Historian. Although Harold's real name is unknown, it is known that he originally started his channel on the 1st of January 2017 due to having his hours significantly reduced at his job at a marketing company as a copywriter. His job was also why he originally decided to use the famous Hide the Pain Harold meme. He was nervous about losing job opportunities in real life when they found his online content. Hide the Pain Harold was used specifically because of the mass amount of stock images available of him. Internet Historian had always wanted to give YouTube a go and decided this was a great chance to start. The concept of the Internet Historian channel came to Harold when he had heard of an incident involving the video game Battletoads. 4chan users would phone GameStop stores and troll the employees over a fake Battletoads sequel. Despite finding clips on the topic, Harold was surprised to find that no one had compiled the whole incident into a cohesive story. So, he decided to do it himself. This inevitably became Harold's first video, and he got it out incredibly quickly. The video was released only 8 days after the creation of the channel, and this was due in part because of his insane work rate. Harold had claimed at the time that he would work 16 hours a day every day on either his copywriter job or his YouTube channel for 6 months. Despite this not being healthy by his own admission, it was extremely fruitful. At the beginning of February, only 1 month after starting, Internet Historian had uploaded 5 videos and hit 17,000 subscribers. These early videos were much shorter than those you'd expect from Internet Historian today. This is because at the time, Harold valued not wasting the viewer's time, and he wanted to pump out as many videos as possible as fast as possible. However, despite their lack of length, this strategy worked, with 3 of his most successful videos of all time being released in February and March of 2017. This period was also extremely noteworthy for another reason. This is because it led to one of the greatest series to ever exist on YouTube. I love Shia LaBeouf. I love him for some of his great acting performances like in Lawless and Fury. I also love him for his not so great acting performances like in Transformers. But more than anything, I love Shia LaBeouf for the memes. Shia LaBeouf has been an integral part of meme culture, and this was especially apparent during his He Will Not Divide Us project. This participant-based art project was almost immediately destroyed by the internet through people just acting like complete idiots on camera. Once the project was changed and moved to being a flag in various locations, the internet's ability to track it down was both impressive and a little frightening. I think this series really illustrates just how bizarre some online communities can be. The series is also very entertaining and well designed in terms of documenting the series of events that occurred. I do feel a bit sorry for Shia because of what happened, but some excellent memes did come out of it. For anyone watching who is not familiar with Internet Historian's content, this is where I'd advise you to start. An interesting fact about this series is that at first glance it appears that parts 2 and 5 are missing, but they were not actually removed. Instead, parts 2 and 5 were never made. The consensus seems to be that the events that occurred were too short or not very interesting during the period of the He Will Not Divide Us project. And this became such a commonly asked about topic that Internet Historian left this Easter egg in his video. I absolutely loved the He Will Not Divide Us series, but this period is also noteworthy for his second channel being created. This channel has also been immensely successful, with it about to hit 1 million subscribers. Its current popularity seems to be due to the Sundance Rejects series, as well as the In the Field series. Both are even more comedy driven series than the videos you'd see on the main channel, and give Harold more opportunity to collab with people like Lemon and Samito. However, when the second channel was first created, it seems to have been made for follow-up videos for the main channel videos. For example, after releasing Balloon Boy on the main channel, Internet Historian uploaded to his second channel both a Q&A for the Balloon Boy video and a follow-up by Richard Heen. Both videos add so much context and clarification to the original work, which helps elevate the quality of the original work. Needless to say, this is a fantastic second channel, and if you're a fan of Internet Historian, you should be subscribed to his second channel. All of these elements, the hard work and dedication, the quality of the content he was putting out, the excellent supplementary content on the second channel, it all led to one of the fastest growing channels I've ever seen, and certainly one of the fastest in the Rise of series. By July of 2017, Internet Historian had hit over 280,000 subscribers, and by that time in 2018 he'd gained a further 400,000 subscribers. Collabing with other YouTubers is a solid element to growing your channel and also just having fun with your mates. Internet Historian hasn't only done this on his second channel, he's also been on many other channels, some including Surreal Entertainment, Lessons in Meme Culture, The Right Opinion, Many Kudos, and multiple podcasts including the discontinued State of the YouTube podcasts, hosted by Emp Lemon, Mumkey Jones, and Rusty Cage. This probably would have helped Internet Historian grow and expose him to the right audience. However, what may have had a larger impact in 2018 was Harold's video on Kony 2012. This is one of my personal favourites because most of the Internet Historian's videos are stories I haven't heard before, which is great, but I lived Kony 2012. I remember seeing the Kony 2012 YouTube video and being extremely pumped up. I remember kids getting ready at school for cover the night and wanting to vandalise the entire city. I remember vividly deliberating buying that stupid goodie box of rubbish. From what I remember, it was a big deal in the UK, and Internet Historian perfectly encaptured what Kony 2012 was like at the peak of its popularity. Looking back, it was pretty stupid, and what followed was completely ridiculous. Harold's video isn't only important for these reasons though. For starters, it is by far his most successful video on Reddit. Presumably it hit the top of our videos due to having 14k upvotes, and this was a contributing factor to the video becoming one of his most popular. Considering Internet Historian's choice of topics, editing style, and use of meme culture, it's easy to see why a Redditor would enjoy his videos. This was also one of Harold's first ventures into longer content, with the only previous video which was longer being a Sundance Reject video, which is typically for the second channel. I've already discussed why Harold did short form videos, but this really is something important new and small YouTubers have to consider. When I first started my channel, I was massively against making longer videos. I have no subs, so why would anyone invest 20 minutes into a video of mine? But that's just wrong. Longer videos allow you to tell a richer and more detailed story, and if the quality of your content is better, you're more likely to be successful. Considering Internet Historian's videos are documentaries and are very narrative driven, it's clear to see the jump in quality this causes. It's evident in his most recent work, such as the Mammoth No Man's Sky video, as well as his most viewed video. The Fall of 76 currently sits at 17 million views, and I remember this thing being monstrously pushed to me in the home and suggested bar when it first came out. It was an absolute classic. The tremendous failings of Fallout 76 was unprecedented and pissed off a lot of people, no more than myself, due to New Vegas and Fallout 3 being two of my all-time favourite games. I completely abandoned the game after only playing it for 1 hour, and seeing in Harold's video what they did immediately after release was hilarious and painful. I think my personal highlight was the company accidentally doxing everyone who applied for a refund. It's mortifying that any company could be this incompetent. There was a lot of tremendous mistakes Bethesda made, and the longer form content Harold had begun using allowed him to illustrate each event hilariously well. It's been a while since Internet Historian uploaded on the main channel, but when he returns I hope he continues in similar fashion because his most recent work has truly justified his meteoric rise. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more from Internet Historian, there'll be links below, so be sure to check them out. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.